cracking, everybody? Hello and welcome to the very first episode of a show that doesn't have a name yet. That's right, it is so casual, we haven't yet titled it. So if you think of anything smart or fancy or cool that we could call the show, leave it in the comments down below. I've got some pretty familiar faces here. I'm sure you recognize a bunch of them. We have MTG Nerd Girl, limited player extraordinaire, and owner of the cutest doggo in the world. How you doing, Britt?
Good. How are you guys?
All good, all good. We have MTG Mudster, a fellow Commander content creator and all-round super duper nice guy. How you doing, sir?
Very good. I'm a little bit congested, but hopefully gonna have some fun today.
Yes, fun indeed. And we have this little-known content creator, a up-and-coming star in the YouTube. You might know him, Covert Go Blue. How are you, sir?
Thank you for that lovely introduction, Alias, and I look forward to flexing those MTG Arena Best of One muscles in Paper Commander today.
I suppose Commander is best of one, so does that mean we have to kill you first, I wonder?
That means you can try.
Well, friends, one thing we all have in common is we are sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc. All the things that you could possibly want under one roof. So go and check out coolstuffinc.com, see what tickles your fancy in terms of card collectibles, board games, all that jazz. But enough chatty, let's get to the magic, shall we?
Just play a forest, and I'll pass.
I will play a plains and pass.
I will draw a card as per the rules. And I will play Myriad Landscape. It enters tapped, and I can sack it and go find two basics and plunk them onto the battlefield. Tapped, then shuffle. As I go.
All right, draw. Don't get alarmed, anybody. I'm going to play Command Tower.
Ooh, pretty.
I'm going to play Soul Ring.
Oh, dear.
Yikes.
I'm going to play Mind Stone.
Oh my, what?
Yikes.
I'm going to pass my turn.
What the, oh
Okay.
dear. Okay, public enemy number one.
Okay.
This is fine. Everybody, relax. This is fine.
I'm just gonna play a forest and pass.
All right, I'm just going to play a plains and pass. Perfectly reasonable magic.
I'll untap, draw. Oh, hello. You're a nice card. It's a lovely forest. I have no mana rocks. Don't look over here.
Ooh, look at all this mana. I will play a swamp. I will tap my 5 mana on turn 2.
Goodness.
I will play Lolth, the Spider Queen.
What?
Ooh.
Oh my gosh.
Well, it comes in with 4 loyalty. I can 0, lose a life, and draw a card. I can -3 to make 2 spiders. The -8 does some nonsense that I'll get to if we ever get there. And whenever a creature you control dies, put a loyalty counter on Lolth. I will tick down and make 2 spiders and pass my turn.
I'll just play a forest, and I'll cast the monocolored Omnath. You don't lose unspent green mana at the different steps and phases, and he gets +1/+1 for every green mana I have in my pool.
I am going to tap plains and play Mother of Runes. And then I'm going to play the Orzhov Basilica, returning plains to my hand. I'll pass the turn.
I'm gonna draw. Right, so we got a planeswalking problem over there. Just pointing that out.
We do. It
where?
is true.
You sure
Where is
do.
it? I don't see a problem.
I'm gonna play Woodland Cemetery. I think it's a very exciting turn, but I'm gonna pay to sack this and go and find 2 swamps from my library, and I'll pass the turn while I do that.
Okay. I will draw. Play Mountain. I will pay 0 and pay 1 life to draw a card with Lolth, Spider Queen.
CGB is too powerful.
This game might be over pretty quick.
I will cast Solemn Simulacrum and go find a basic land. So I get to put into play tapped, and when the Solemn dies, I get to draw a card. I'm also going to cast a Bag of Holding. Whenever I discard a card, I exile it. For 2 and a tap, I can draw a card, then discard. And for 4 and a sacrifice, I can return all exiled cards with Bag of Holding to their owner's hand. I will attack our hostess with the mostess, Alias, for 4 damage with my spiders.
Very rude. I will take 4.
And then I'm done, and I'll do some shuffling.
I will play an Opal Palace, and then I'll play out Yorvo, who comes in with 4+1/+1 counters. And that's it.
Untap, draw. I'm going to go ahead and play a Plains. And then I'm going to play an Anointed Procession.
Oh, good.
Whenever an effect would create one or more tokens, create twice as many under my control. And that'll do it for me. I'll pass the turn.
Alright, untap. Draw. Everyone's got fun permanents out. I think I should get on this train. So let's go Forest. Tappity 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 tap. And cast Skeletal Swarming. Each skeleton you control has trample, attacks each combat if able, and gets +X0, where X is the number of other skeletons you control. At the beginning of your end step, create a tapped Skeletor, and if a creature died this turn, I make 2 of those instead. I'm gonna make a skeleton. I have to draw it though, so.
Okay, let's see here. Skeleton Swarming. I will pay 1 to draw with Lolth Spider Queen. I'll play out Ramanop Ruins. I will cast my commander, Chainer Nightmare Adept from Command Zone. Now, this says that I may discard a card, and I may cast a creature spell from my graveyard this turn, activate only once per turn, so 3/2. It also says whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste until end of turn. This was cast from the Command Zone, so this gains haste this turn.
Where's it going?
Oh, where should it go? The 2 spiders and the chainer will attack the Alias V.
How much is that?
That is a 7-point attack.
1, 2, 3, 4,
And
5,
3 of
6,
it is
7.
commander. And I'm
Nice.
just going to share with the group that I have a card that's really annoying in my hand, and it targets a single player, and the first person who attacks me is going to get it.
Oh,
Your
Okay.
turn.
Well, I guess I'm getting it. Let's go with a Blighted Woodland. I'll go to combat. I'll swing both of these at Lolth.
Goodbye, Lolth. Lolth
Okay.
dies.
Second main phase, I'll just sacrifice Blighted Woodland to go and find 2 forests and pass.
all right. Untap. We'll play another Plains. And I will play Field of Souls. Another enchantment says whenever a non-token creature is put into a graveyard from battlefield, put a 1/1 spirit with flying onto the battlefield.
Cool.
With the Anointed Procession, that makes a lot of spirits.
Yeah, it's gonna be Spirit Central over here. I'm excited.
I only have 1 creature right now, so it's probably fine.
I will untap. The Skeletor is gonna untap himself and run to his doom, most likely. I'll play land for turn. It's going to be Llanowar Wastes. What do we want to do? Let's tap 2 for Arcane Signet. It's a lovely mana rock. It lets me add 1 color of my commander's identity. And let's go 1, 2, 3 for Vampire Nighthawk. A flying Death Touch Lifelinky bro. And then we're going to tap 2 to get Dina out. Alright, move to combat. My guy has to attack each turn, so he's going to yeet himself at Mudsta, because it won't die there.
Yep. I'll take it's 1?
Yeah, it's just a 1/1.
Okay, I take the 1.
Cool. On my end step, I will make another one. I now have
I'm going
2
to
buddies.
Activate my Bag of Holding to draw and discard.
Okay. So now I have 2 buddies, and I say go.
Discard a Terramorphic Expanse. Exile it to the bag.
I'm going to try to help with the CGB problem, but I don't have anything in my hand that really does that, so I'll try though, guys.
The
CGB
problem.
Just pillow fort it up.
The CGB problem. Please. What have I ever done? Thoughtseize targeting Mudsta. I'll pay 2 life.
Wow,
I
you're rude.
promised an annoying reprisal.
Obscuring Haze, Colony, Ambush, Harmonize, Mirror in the Moin Well, and Circuitous Route.
I think taking Harmonize is the most annoying thing I can do, so that's what we're going to take. Oh boy. I cast Rankle, Master of Pranks.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Let me guess, you're gonna hit me again, huh?
I mean, I don't know. Vampire Nighthawk doesn't seem
Oh,
like
yeah,
a
true.
good thing to hit.
He's got that touch.
And- yeah. So Mudsta, you're tapped out, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, your commander's in the command zone.
Yep.
Okay. So reprisal can be brutal. I'm going to attack Mudsta with Chainer, Rankle, and a 2/1 Menace Spider.
8, I think, total?
8 total, 3 commander. Rankle's going to trigger. I'm going to pick all 3 modes. Each player discards a card, each player loses a life and draws a card, and each player sacrifices a creature. I will discard Agadeem's Awakening, exiling it to Bag of Holding.
Mirror in
I'll
the Moin
discard
Well.
Blighted Woodland. And then lose a life, draw a card.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then sack a
Everybody loses
creature?
life and draws. And then, yep, everybody sacks a creature.
I'll sack one of my little skeleton friends.
Yep.
Okay,
I'll sacrifice
so
my spider.
I'll sack the Mother of Runes, and when it enters the graveyard, I make a 1/1 flyer, and then with the Anointed Procession, I get to make 2.
Post combat, activate Bag of Holding, drawing and discarding. I will discard a mountain exiled under the Bag of Holding. And I will see. What turn are we on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I have not played a land. I'll play Exotic Orchard, and I'm done.
Are we on turn 6, though? Because I both Alias and I have used ramp spells.
Oh, yeah, my bad. You use a Blighted
hold
Woodland.
on.
That's right. Okay.
Yep.
I do not play this land.
All right.
Just a casual cheat.
Oh!
It's fine, don't worry about it.
We'll do a forest into a soul ring. Into Circuitous Route.
Jeez.
I mean, all I'm drawing is ramp. Harmonize would have been good to cast.
You should have thought about that before you poked Lolth.
That's fair. I'm just gonna pass.
I will untap. Draw. I'll play a land for turn. What do you have over there untapped, CGB? 1 Reacher?
1 reach, 2/1, and a 2/2 non-reachy, non-fly.
And your Lolth is dead, right?
Lolth is dead.
Okay, so that's a lot less scary. All right, I am going to attack CGB with 2 1/1 flying butts.
I was like, is that a dog butt?
It is.
Sure is a dog butt.
Uh-huh.
I will not block the doggy booty, and I will fall to 33.
And then I will tap 5 for Increasing Devotion. Create 5 1/1 human creature tokens. If this was cast from the graveyard, make it 10 instead. And then I will double that with
Nice.
Anointed
Oh
Procession.
my gosh.
So I will make 10 of me and Hammies.
Seems good.
And then
For 5
I will
mana.
pass the turn.
Large board. Alright. I will untap all the things. Draw. Right. Let's see what this board looks like. Quick. So, CGB in terms of blockers, you just got Sad Robot and the Spooter, yeah?
Yep, just sad robot and a spider.
Is nobody at the table playing blue?
Nope, because we're sensible Magic players.
I was like, this is going to be such a reasonable game of Magic.
I'm offended even though I don't have blue.
You're the only blue at the table. I'm going to play or cast Reaper of the Wilds. This is whenever another creature dies, scry 1. I can give it Death Touch for 1 black mana and give it Hexproof until end of turn for 1 and a green. What else should we do, if anything? I think just that for now is fine and dandy. And then I'm going to move to combat. Let's take a look at this board.
I'm gonna warn you once. Don't do it.
Alias, do it.
I mean, I want to hit CGB because he's been rude, so... Rankle just has to hit anyone, right?
Yeah.
Rack.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't really matter if I swing at you or not. Okay, I'm gonna go at CGB with my Suicidal Skeleton and my Vampire Night Squawk.
I will not block the Vampire Nighthawk. It is a 1/1 skeleton, is that correct?
Yes.
I'll block that with Sad Robot.
Okay, so it will die. It's gonna come back pretty soon though, so he's just gonna hang out there. Hit you for 2.
You gain 2.
Yeah. And then everybody loses a life because of Dina. I also scry because of the Reaper. Do I want that? I'm gonna say no. Scry that to the bottom. And I'll move to my end step. Something died this turn, so I will make 2 lovely itty bitties. And they will be tapped and ready to die next turn. That's me.
What are the stats of your Reaper of the Wilds?
It is a 4/5.
A 4/5. I'll draw. I'll play an Exotic Orchard. I'm going to play a Dreadhorde Butcher. Has haste, it's a 1/1. Whenever it hits somebody, it gets a +1/+1 counter. And whenever it dies, it does damage equal to its power to any target.
Would you like to attack me?
Maybe. I'm going to pay 1 with Ramanop Ruins. And I'm going to make red there. I'm going to make red with Command Tower. Soul Ring, tap for 2. Mind Stone and Exotic Orchard. I'm going to cast Mob Rule. I'm going to choose to gain control of all creatures with power 3 or less until end of turn.
Oh,
Until
no.
those creatures, they gain haste until end of turn.
Oh, my corgi butts are going to be a problem.
With that
Sorry,
in the
guys.
stack, I'm going to float 4 mana, which pumps Omnath to be a 5/5, so I get to keep him, but I don't think it's going to do a heck of a lot, but yeah.
All right, you got 10 1/1 soldiers and 2 spirits from me.
And from Alias, I have 2 skeletons that are 2/1s.
Hang on.
Dina.
I'm gonna be chowing some things here. What's it? Power 3 or less?
Yes.
That's good against my deck.
I'm gonna chow all of my creatures, give Dina +4. So she's a 5/3.
Okay.
Yeah. So these all die. I scry here whenever another creature dies. It's per creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's each instance. All right.
Yep.
I would like that on top, so I'll scry that there 3 times. No touchy my stuff, please.
You could touch all of my stuff.
I think he's gonna.
All right.
It's a lot
So
of tokens.
I control 12 1/1s, courtesy
2
of
of them are
MTG
flying,
Nerdgirl.
yes.
2 of them have flying. I have a 2/1 reach. I have the Dreadhorde Butcher, the Solemn Simulacrum, the Rankle, and the Chainer. Who do we go after? I am going to attack Alias with all of the 1/1 creatures, with Rankle, Master of Pranks, and that will be it.
So I'll block the smallest ones on the floor that I can.
I'm going to fog.
Fog?
I really can't. I can't
Oh.
afford to lose Omnath right now with the Rankle trigger.
That's a very good
Oh.
play. Thank you for saving
Yeah.
my face.
Fogged.
And for saving my 1/1s.
There we go. Just
Then-
remember who the villain is.
My big ta-da goes blah blah, and I'm done.
Nice.
Stole my Harmonize.
I did.
I will cast Renata. And then I'll cast Kolvori, who comes in with a +1/+1 counter because of Renata. And that's it.
My turn. I will untap and draw. I'm going to go ahead and play a Plains. There's some scary stuff happening all over the place here, guys.
What's
Fine.
scary about me was all your stuff.
True.
All right. I'm going to pay 3 and play my commander. So I can sacrifice 3 white creatures to remove target creature from the game. I can also, whenever a black creature enters the graveyard, it makes a 1/1 spirit.
Oh my.
Makes more butts. flying butts.
I will draw. I wonder what this card is that I scried up to the top 4 times. Right, so things are still scary. I don't know who's scariest now, but I'm still gonna bully CGB because he's bullying me. I'm gonna cost 2. No, I'm gonna cost 2. I'm gonna pay 2, rather. And I'm going to feed the swarm your rankle.
Not rankle. It's
I
a
will
good
lose
rankle.
life equal to its mana value, so that's 4. And whenever another creature dies, scry 1. Scry with Reaper. Oh yeah, I'll leave that on top. That's quite nice. I will sit tight for now. I'm going to move to my end step. Skeletal Swarming will trigger. I'll get 2 itty bitties. They're going to be tapped. Creature died this turn. And I will just leave mana floating. Or open, I should say. Don't worry about it. It's totally fine.
All right. Let's see here. How do I recover? How will I ever recover from that fog?
Mhm.
I will evoke Shriekmaw and target Omnath. I will discard Bajuka Bog. It'll go into exile to Bag of Holding to Chain or Nightmare Adept, letting me cast a non-token creature from my graveyard. Activate ability, cast Shriekmaw, evoked from my graveyard. Target the Renata. Evoked, so it goes back to the graveyard.
I'm going to respond to that, and I'm going to remove 3 dudes. Sacrifice to remove a target creature from the game, which will be the thing that's allowing you to do that, so you can't do it again.
Are you going to exile the Shriekmaw so it's not in the graveyard, or the Chainer? The Chainer
The
would go to
Chainer.
command zone. Okay.
Oh, well, how many
I
cards
mean,
in your
maybe
hand?
the Shriek Maul, because that's like a recurring thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the Shriek Maw then, with the trigger on the stack when you're targeting his shenanigans there. So you're still gonna take the hit, but
Stopping the shenanigans.
Yep.
my beautiful shenanigans. My beautiful shenanigans.
with our powers combined, we can like slow him down just a smidge.
I'm going to sacrifice Bag of Holding and get the 4 cards back into my hand. They were, for reference, basically 4 lands: Terramorphic Expanse, Bajuka Bog, Mountain, and Agadeem's Awakening. I'm going to play Bajuka Bog. When it enters the battlefield tapped, and when it does, target player exiles their graveyard. I'm going to exile MTG Nerd Girl's graveyard, and that beautiful card that might get flashback for 1 billion humans.
Only 20. 20's not that many.
That's half of someone's life total.
Yeah.
So your Kulvori, Mudsta, your Kulvori is a 3/5 now? Is
He's
that
a 3/5, yeah.
right?
A lonely 3/5.
I will attack Mudsta for 2/1 with a Menace Reach Spider, because that fog cannot go without
It
reprisal.
has to be answered.
And then I'm done.
I'm just going to cast Nylea, God of the Hunt. So she just gives other creatures you control trample for the time being, and I'm going to pass.
All right. Untap. Draw. I wish the cards in my hand did something, but they kind of don't. Temple of the False God.
I think your board does a lot.
Yep.
Yeah, but like they just get kind of they just run into some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Mudsta for 2 in the air for now. You have 2 bodies over there.
I take it.
And cards in hand, guys.
1.
4.
I have 3.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and play a Tide Hollow Sculler. When it enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals their hand. You can choose a non-land card from it. Remove that card from the game until this leaves the battlefield, and then you get it back. So I'm going to go ahead and target Alias. You have the most cards, it sounds like.
Yeah, what would you like? I have Greed, Rushed Rebirth, Vein Witch Coven, and Pulse of Marasa.
Experts?
Ooh.
Greed is pretty good. I think just
I'm
keep
leaning
drawing
towards greed
cards.
as well.
All right, Greed it is. And that is my turn.
On your end step, I would like to cast Pulse of Murasa. I'm going to return target creature or land from a graveyard to its owner's hand. I gain 6 life. Going to bring back my lovely Vampire Night Squawk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
I gain
yep.
6. You guys lose 1. Untap, draw. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3. Or Pristine Talisman. It is a mana rock that adds colorless, and when I tap it, I gain 1 life. Haha! Life on tap. Lovely. And I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3. For Vain Witch Coven. It's a 3/3 with Menache. Whenever you gain life, I may pay black, and if I do, I return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. I don't have any creatures in my bin right now. Then, let's take a look-see at this board.
Really wondering what you're going to do with those skeletons.
Yeah, they need to go somewhere. Mazda, your god is godly yet?
And
Is
no, she is inactive. I only have 3 out of the 5.
Okay, so not a dude just yet.
No.
Nerd Girls look spoopy, and CGB, you've got 3 guys up. Okay. Alright, I like to hit things, so I'm going to continue hit things. It's nothing personal, don't stress. Is Kolvori a big person?
She's a 3/5.
3/5. Okay.
Here, I'll make your decision easier. I'll just kill it and remove it from the game.
Whoa. You
My
just killed
commander?
Kolvori? What did you kill it
Dark.
with?
She exiled 3 spirits to do it.
Oh, Nick.
3 soldiers.
Okay, well now I have a free and clear swing, so
I
coming
outlived
at
my
ya.
usefulness, according to MTG Near Girl.
Well,
I
she
just
died.
didn't want Alias to have to do the math. It's
That's
early.
fair. That's
Yeah,
fair.
we don't like math. Who likes math? I'm gonna hit you with the Reaper of the Wilds, a 4/5, and then the little buddies are 2/1s because they see
It's
each
a total
other.
of 8.
Yes. On the end step, that was exiled, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she had to sacrifice 3 tokens to do it.
Right. So there are things that died this turn. So I'm gonna poop
Mhm.
out another 2 dudes. I have 4. They're very big now. I like it.
Oh goodness.
Okay. Go for it, CGB.
Hey,
CGB.
MTG nerd girl. Oh, you got something for me, Mudstuff?
I was just gonna say I think you can smell the blood in the water.
It does. It does, but I can't do it alone. See, there's that commander over there, Nerd Girl's side. I could kill that commander, but
Do you think you
What?
could? I have a lot of open mana.
there's a good chance I could. But we could work together. See, I want to bring out my Rankle,
Mm-hmm.
all right? And I don't want the Rankle to get exiled right away.
I
I
see.
would like to hit somebody with it.
Okay.
I will let you choose the modes if I get to hit with it.
Who are you going to hit?
I would hit Mudsta.
I mean,
The
Hey,
promise
there's
of
nothing.
power.
He
come
didn't say
on.
anything about it living once it hit.
I
that's
didn't.
true. Sure.
Ooh, she likes the idea of power. Yes. I will discard Terramorphic Expanse. All text Terramorphic Expanse, by the way. To activate Chainer, I'll use Chainer, Soul Ring, and 2 black to bring out Rankle, the master of pranks. And I will send all of my creatures at the Fog Machine, MTG Master.
Wow, you haven't given up on that, huh?
So it's 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
I dropped a 5.
And with a
Another
hit,
3.
Dreadford Butcher gets a counter. Rankle gets triggers. And MTG Nerd Girl has the power to make the choices.
Fair. I would like everybody to draw and lose a life, and that is all.
What if I said if you also sacrifice a creature, of which you have many, I will not attack you for the next 2 turns?
Wow.
Nah.
What? This is a good offer. Okay. All right. Everybody pay 1 life and draw a card. She
20% of
decided
my
she had
life.
made enough deals with the devil. I'm done.
I'll play a forest, and I will cast Nissa, Voice of Zendikar, and I will uptick her to make a broccoli token. And then, I mean, that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. Untap, draw. Does the broccoli token have any abilities?
It is a 0/1.
It's cute.
Someday I'll draw a second black source.
You seem to be getting by pretty well without it.
I really wish I could flash back my token thing now, though. CGB. little
Oh,
mean there.
You exiled my Shriekmaw. He was my favorite elemental.
I don't know. Stuff seems kind of down over there, so I'm thinking, CGB, you have nothing untapped creature-wise, right?
I have no untapped creatures and 6 untapped mana.
Mm.
All right, let's send in a little bit over there for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I guess our alliance was brief. What's the power toughness of your commander, Teysa? Let's see here.
2, 3.
I'll take the 8 damage. Down to 19.
I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I would like to just use my talisman to gain life. Everyone loses a life.
Yep.
I'll untap all the things. Draw. Command towers, my land for turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna cast Sangromancer. This is a flying 3/3. Whenever a creature an opponent controls dies, you may gain 3 life. Whenever an opponent discards a card, you may gain 3 life. Let's go to combat. Mudster has a plant.
I do.
I have very tramply skeletons that I can't control.
Yeah. I
Alright.
can bump it with Nylea by 2+2 for 4 mana.
Right. Okay. So I'll send 2 then at you, my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And the other 2 are gonna go at Mr. Well, actually. Hey, MTG Nurgle, you just have your command up, right?
Yes, but I can exile them to kill your stuff.
Okay, they're just...
And when I exile like my creature, then I make 3 times as many more tokens. So if I sacrifice this,
Yeah.
It'll make triggers. This will give me flyers, and then this will double it.
Okay. I mean...
Oh, wow.
That sounds scary, right?
That's
really
that's-
scary. Like we should do something about it, right?
That sounds gross. Where's my enchantment removal?
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 of them are going to come at you, MTG Nurgle. There are 4 ones with trample. And Reaper... Where's Reaper going? Reaper's going at CGB. I'm going to spread the love here. 8 power at Mudsta. 8 at CGB. No, sorry, 8 at Nerdgirl and 4 at CGB.
I'm going to exile 3 dudes and remove one of the ones that is attacking me, so we'll all take a little less.
Okay. So then they become 3 ones.
I'll pump the plant token to take out one of them, but I'll still die, I think, from the rest of it.
Okay.
And I'll take 3.
Yeah. And CGB?
Sounds like I'm taking 4. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Cool. All right. So
Down to
things
14.
died.
And
I
we
get
lost
to
one.
scry.
Soldier down.
Soldier down. I would like this on top. This is a fun card. Also, I'm going to gain 3 life. Because your stuff died.
Actually, you gained 3 triggers from her, I think.
Yeah, because...
3 triggers?
Oh, yeah. I get many triggers because
Oh.
Brit sacked all her things. So, how many
You
things
actually should
died
have.
per
It would
board?
have been 3 to sacrifice for her activated ability, which would have killed me,
Yeah,
which means I wouldn't have been able to block the skeleton, so you should be up 1 more.
one more guy.
Skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, yeah, you would have died just from Dina triggers.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, I was very
Okay.
dead. It's all good.
And we all take CGB, and I take 2 each, or 3 each
Mhm.
for the triggers.
Yeah, so there wouldn't be that
Yeah.
token. So I'd gain 9 life. You guys would take 3. Think?
Okay. Also sounds like a problem.
Yes. And then I'm not going to bother you about too many scrying triggers, so that's fine. Whenever you gain life, there's nothing in my bin to fetch, so that's fine. Anything else? I think that's it. So I have 3 Skeletors. But that's gonna go to 5 now. At the end step. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you guys are very dead to my birds, just saying.
That says whenever an opponent's creature dies, so I need to kill that before I do anything else crazy.
Let
Right.
me take a draw. Maybe I can find a way to kill it before you sacrifice to kill it.
All right.
Oh, on your end step, I'm going to sacrifice Mind Stone to draw a card. That Sangi thingy-majiggy, huh?
Yeah, it's quite a good card.
Do you have any blockers with flying, though, right now?
Yeah, just my Sangromancer, the flying 3/3.
Okay. Nerd Girl, if I said you could take 6 damage to kill the Sangomancer, would you be like, I'm down?
I could take 6 damage?
Yeah.
In what way?
Well, if I can get the Dreadhorde Butcher up to a 3/3 by getting 1 more counter on it, and then sacrifice it to my Rankle, I can deal 3 damage to any target. But the Rankle and the Butcher would have to hit something.
Okay, how big is her vampire?
The 3/3.
Well, it's a 3/3 right now.
So if she blocks it, it'll die anyway, right?
If she blocks the Rankle?
Yeah.
But I want keeps the Rankle.
But I don't want to take 6 health. So
I mean, you're at 29. That's still pretty healthy.
that's true.
What if I attack her with the Rankle and she can make that trade if she wants to? And I attack MTG Nurgle with the Butcher, so if it doesn't work, I have that option.
That's pretty good, because then either way it dies, right?
Yeah, you would take 2 damage, MTG Nurgle.
How about I just sack my 3 things and kill it, and you hit her with everything?
It's so much life.
Because then I gain 9 life.
But that's going to happen kind of regardless.
Okay, I'm open to that.
At some point.
If you like that better, that's fine with me.
Yeah.
I thought I was being helpful.
I will sack these and he'll remove your thing from the game.
Okay, so you guys lose 3. I'm gonna gain 9.
Okay, I fall to 8? How did this happen?
Oof. Oh, hey. Well, maybe I can kill you. I am going to, in response to that, I'm going to tap 2 and cast Rushed Rebirth. I'm going to choose target creature. When that creature dies this turn... Wait, it's not dying, it's being exiled, right?
It's removing it from the game. It doesn't
It's fine,
die.
hang on. This still works, hang on. I have a sack outlet. When the creature dies, search your library for a creature card with lesser mana value, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. So I'm going to target my Sangromancer, so when it dies, I'll go fetch a 3/3.
Does it die? It just says...
So it has the text on it, and then I'm going to pay
you're
1
gonna sack something else.
to chow it with Dina.
Yes.
So now it's in my bin.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Are you out of creatures to sack to your commander at the moment?
I have one other one that makes potentially more.
Okay.
You wanted to get rid of her increasing devotion. I'm just saying.
I
So that's in my bin. I need to go and fetch a 3 mana thing.
I just killed it so CGB could attack you, so you'd be at slightly more reasonable health total.
That's fair. I'm gonna go find Woe Strider. So it'll enter tapped. Yeah. Woe Strider enters, makes a goat.
Okay.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, guys.
I don't know. This looks really bad.
Yeah, so I did that, and then I have the Reaper of the Wilds trigger. I'll scry. Sure. We'll leave that on top. And then, yes, okay. Now I think that resolved everything.
Guess what I'm going to play?
What are you gonna play?
Full text basic swamp.
Ugh, those hurt my eyes.
All right. I'm going to tap 6, and I'm going to cast Liliana Dreadhorde General.
Oh no.
Pretty anime version.
Oh no.
It's not bad for you at all, I don't think. We're going to plus Liliana to make a zombie token. Whenever a creature dies, whenever one of my creature dies, I draw a card.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I may not live long enough to enjoy it. There's not a lot of good attacks on the ground, unfortunately, and I have to not die to skeletons, so I will attack Alias with Rankle, Master of Pranks.
Okay. I cannot block that, so I'll take 3.
All right. I'm going to continue my Loki roll of using all modes. Everybody discard a card, then everybody pay 1 life and draw, and then everybody sacrifice a creature.
Okay. I'm discarding Vampire Nighthawk. Again, he's in the bin. Poor guy. I'll sack one of my Skeletors, and then lose the life draw card.
Going to discard a mountain. And on a 7. And draw.
You're getting mighty
Sacrifice
close to dead there.
Creature. All right, so I'm going to sacrifice. So, Alias, you're going to get your card back. I'm going to sacrifice the Tide Scholar.
Ooh.
And with the Tysa, I get a 1/1 flying
But
spirit token. With the Field of Souls, I get a 1/1 spirit token. And then I double both of those, getting 4 spirit tokens.
nice.
Ooh. I'm sacrificing Dreadhorde Butcher, and I'm dealing 2 damage to one of your skeletons,
Okay.
Alias.
I'll just eat whichever one you're targeting with Woe Strider. I'll scry.
And I draw a card from Liliana for the Dreadhorde Butcher being sacrificed. I'm going to Vandal Blast and target the staff, the thing that I think is a Pristine Talisman that you're tapping to gain life with.
In response, then, I will just tap the good old Talisman, float a mana, gain a life, you guys lose a life.
Okay.
My Vainwitch Coven guys, whenever I gain life, I may pay black. If I do, return target card from your hand. I'm going to do that. I'm going to bring back my Sangromancer. This card is pretty nutty.
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh
Indeed.
no.
And that is what I do.
And I'm done.
All right. Going to untap. Oh my gosh, I got a black source. I've drawn nothing but land for like the last 5 bajillion turns. So we have a lot of stuff happening, right? Is this
Yes.
what it seems to be? It's very unfortunate. CGB, how big is your planeswalker?
It is a 7 loyalty planeswalker.
I do not like this.
She's doing nothing but good, wholesome things, and she's very beautiful.
I don't think I can let it live is the problem.
The planeswalker is not going to. It's not going to hurt anything. This game is. This game is going to spiral into a skeletal frenzy.
Yeah, but when your creature dies, you draw a card, which seems really strong. All right, let's get rid of the shambling.
Sorry, what are you casting?
Angelic Purge. Get rid of a exile an artifact, creature, or enchantment. Skeletal Swarmings.
Oh no. Goodbye, my
All right,
pretty.
CGB. You're
Yes.
welcome.
It's a beautiful choice.
Let me attack Alias. Do you have anything untapped?
I've
Flyers?
got-
No, right?
No, I've got a goat, a Dina, and
Alright.
a Vainwitch Coven.
I'm going to attack you for 4 in the air.
I will take 4.
And then I will tap 6 to cast a command.
Oh
with
no.
2,
Oh no.
2 things. I'm going to choose to destroy the CG's face.
Oh no.
Your CMC is all high though, right? Like you have 3 CMC. What is the CMC on the those 2? Can you guys point to the ones that are above 4 CMC or 4 or above?
This is the only one that's 4 or above.
Okay. You have 4 that are 4 above. Okay, we'll just do both. CMC above and below 3 and 4. So just every creature dies.
Okay.
And then when my creatures die, I make spirits.
Okay. That hurts me very much. I'm just gonna sack things until I find something I like on top of my library. That's not gonna help me now.
Okay.
And I make 2 spirits when my commander dies, which will go back to the command zone with 1 counter on it.
How many things can I
2,
sack?
3, 4,
More.
5. I draw
Oh, that's
5
good.
cards and then 1 more for Solemn.
Okay. I have left what I want on top.
That's why I didn't want the planeswalker to live. I was going to exile that and let you keep the shambling thing.
I'm just over here checking out my new hand. Don't mind me. I'm a kid on Christmas.
Yeah.
That's why I said you're probably gonna win the game because of this.
You just refueled that hand.
I probably should have attacked the Liliana, I think, maybe.
No, she's great. She's
Instead of maybe I should have attacked the Liliana for 4 instead
It's
of
okay.
Alias.
I can handle Lily.
Okay. You just had 50 life and I don't really know how to handle that.
Cool. My turn?
Yes, and then that's the end of my turn. I lied, I'm gonna play this thing. Now it's the end of my turn.
What'd you play?
1/1 that can get me land.
Okay. Untap. I wonder what I will draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. For binding the old gods. Goodbye, Liliana. Die. Destroy target non-land permanent and opponent controls. Next chapter I get a land. Last chapter gives all my guys death touch.
Nice.
F's in the chat. He will not be forgotten.
Goodbye, Liliana.
All the cool kids are gonna be like, no. And you guys seem to like this card, so it's coming back now, y'all. Sangromancer returns. That is my turn. Or does CGB
On
kill us both
your-
from here?
No, I can't do that. How many cards in your hand, Alias?
Just 2.
Okay. I'm going to, on end step, make red, black, and colorless to cast Koligun's Command. I'm going to choose 2 modes. I'm going to return target creature in the graveyard to hand, and I'm going to have Alias discard a card.
A card?
Yep, one
Alright,
card
I'll
of
discard
your
Honor
choice.
Troll.
And I will get back Rankle,
Oh
the
no.
master of pranks.
It's like the story of the flying 3/3s, huh?
It
Oh
is.
wow, if you attack her, she either blocks and loses it anyway, or doesn't
dies anyway.
block.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then you can make her sad. Oh, that's crazy.
that's pretty poop.
Swamp.
I have 2
Find
flying
Rex
butts, in case you were curious.
again. Oh, they're untapped flying butts.
They
Aerial
are untapped
asses.
flying butts.
Okay, I see. I will play Rankle, master of pranks.
What a surprise! I didn't expect it.
I will cast Dragon Master Outcast.
Oh
This
dear.
is 1 red for a 1/1 human shaman. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control more than 6 lands, create a 5/5 dragon creature token with flying.
Oh no,
Yikes.
that needs to die.
Yes, it does.
I will attack Alias with Rankle, master of pranks.
Okay, so here's my thinkings, right? Is that you have to sack a thing. Now, are you more interested in flying Dargans or more interested in Rankle?
Try to get inside the mind of a lunatic.
I'm thinking if I let Rankle through, you're definitely gonna want to get me to sack my Sangomancer.
Yes.
Let me just sack Rankle anyway. Would you? I think you like something
I think
that
you would
gives
just
you
sack Rankle
value.
because the dragon is better, right?
Yeah, I think dragons but why would he play it first main phase then?
Why would he?
Why would he? Because he's gonna
Why
sack
would
it.
he
He
do
wants
it?
to keep Rankle around.
So that's more of a reason to trade then, right? Unless he's
I think so.
super getting you.
I don't know. I'm gonna block with the Sangromancer. We'll trade in the air. And a creature of yours died. I will gain 3 life.
Second main, I will cast Drana, the Last Blood Chief. This is
Oh,
a
dear.
3 black legendary creature vampire cleric flying. When Drana, the Last Blood Chief attacks, defending player chooses a non-legendary creature card in your graveyard. You return that card to the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it, and the creature is a vampire in addition to its other types. And I am done.
Draw too many cards.
Whose fault is that?
I can deal with one of those alias. I can't deal with the other.
Well, I will dig my way through with greed and hope for the best.
All right, let's untap and hope for the best. I will draw. Okay, so let's do 3 and 2. So I will go ahead and play my general. I'm going to go ahead and... Your thing has flying, right? Your Drana?
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and attack Alias
What did I do?
for
I mean, sure, it's fine.
3.
3?
Uh-huh.
Take 3?
And then we're going to cast Knight of the White Orchid. So it's a 2/2 first striker. Comes into play if an opponent controls more lands than you. You may search your library for a plains card, put it into play, then shuffle, which I will do because CGP has 9 lands. And then I will go ahead and sacrifice this 1/1 and 2 of the Corgi butts. And when a 1/1 dies, I make when a non-token creature dies, I make a thing, and then I make another thing, so I get my butts back. And I will remove the Scary Drana character. And they are now untapped butts. And I will pass the turn.
Untapped butts. Alright. I will untap. Draw. This goes to chapter 2. I will search for a forest card. Oh, there it is. On the bottom of the library. Just tapped. It's going to be my overgrown 2. Just give it the old shuffle anywho.
Now, well, Alias, I know we haven't always seen eye to eye, but you wouldn't want to remove my only remaining non-land permanent, would you? Would you?
I mean, it's a 1/1 that poops out, what, 5/5s?
Yeah, 5/5 flying dragons. You could just kill the dragon, no problem.
Yeah, it keeps making dragons. That's the problem, my friend. Let's see what I can do here. Okay. I'm going to play my land for turn. It's going to be a forest. I'm going to then 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to cost greed. And I am going to pay 1 black mana and 2 life to draw a card.
Oh boy.
That's not very helpful. I'm gonna pay another 2 life to draw a card. That's also not helpful. Gonna do it again. Another 2 life. Draw a card. That's kind of helpful. Yeah,
Life shovels are evening up. It's going.
I mean,
fine.
it's going the right way that you guys probably wanted to go.
Yeah, but our hand is
Okay.
getting full, so.
All right, I have 3 cards in hand now. I have 2 mana open. That is going to be my turn.
Hmm?
Whoa.
It survives.
No, nerd girl, no. Don't,
It goes to CGB's turn.
Yep.
don't do it. Don't do it.
How many cards do you have in your hand, CGB?
7.
That's too many. All right. I'm going to sack my 3 characters, my 3 creatures, and when the non-token dies, I make 2 more, so I'll make 2 more butts, and I'll kill the flyer.
Goodbye,
You know what,
friend.
that's
That's you.
fine.
Into exile you go.
It's
Can't let
fine.
you do that.
I didn't have any dragon tokens anyway. Never thought it would happen.
You could have used a flying shark. I would have allowed it.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're just rubbing it in. Alias, you don't have any creatures. Is that correct?
I have nothing. I was trying to find answers for your dragon guy.
Okay. Well, enough is enough. I'm gonna play
dear.
mountain. And you took out her other self. So Liliana is returning as Professor Onyx. Totally different person over here. The Magecraft says whenever I cast or copy an instant or sorcery, each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life. The
Okay.
+1, you lose 1 life. Look at the top 3. You can put 1 in your hand, the rest in the graveyard. And the -3 is each opponent sacrifices a creature with the greatest power among creatures that player controls. There's a -8 if we ever get there. I'm going to use the -3, and I'm going to say that each of my opponents sacrifices the creature with the greatest power among the creatures
All right.
they control. And I'm done.
I shall untap. Bro. What is her? She's at 2. So I suppose I will go ahead and recast my general just to be safe. For lots and lots of mana. So just to be safe, we're going to swing 3 at Liliana and 1 at Alias.
one.
My little flying butts.
Okay. In combat, I'm going to make 2 red, a colorless, and a black, and I'm going to cast Unexpected Windfall. As an additional cost to cast the spell, discard a card, draw 2 cards, then make 2 treasures, and it's triggering Magecraft, so that each opponent loses 2 life and I gain 2 life.
Okay.
I'm going to
Take 2.
discard this Agadeem's Awakening, and then I draw 2 cards, make 2 treasures, gain 2 life. I'm going to be
Swung 3 at it, so hopefully he can't protect it.
Liliana's going to die, but I'm going to take down with a Hero's Downfall, triggering Magecraft again. I'm going to target your commander, MTG Nerd Girl, and destroy it. So everybody loses another 2 life. I gain another 2 life.
Got it.
And Onyx does, in fact, fall to the spiritual assault.
Nice.
Great. So I'll make 2 more flying butts from my commander dying, and then I will play the Pegasus Charger in my second main, and then I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I'm going to use my lost black source, pay 2 more life, because why not? And draw another card. Tap. Upkeep. I ain't got nothing upkeeping. I will draw. Oh, that's neat. Okay. This goes to chapter 3. It does basically nothing. My creatures gain death touch. There's no creatures. Less swamp for turn. This is the biggest ish right now. Not CGB.
Thank you.
MTG Nerd Girl sorted him out, so that's fine. Do I want to kill CGB though?
He has
That's
a
the
lot of
question.
cards in his hand, but I don't know that I want you to kill him. And his cards seem to be the most powerful, which is why I keep trying to keep him in moderate check each turn. Planeswalkers scare me. I don't think
Yeah,
my deck
same.
deals with them real well.
I like killing planeswalkers too, so I hear ya. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4 for Dina to come back out. And then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana left over. 1, 2, 3. For Trudge Garden, this is an enchantment that says whenever I gain life, I may pay 2. If I do, I create a 4/4 fungus beast creature token with trample. Lovely.
Yeah, mini Christmas. That sounds bad.
That sounds fun. And then let's go 1, 2, 3. Why not? Let's just get everything out here. More enchantments. This is Blightmound. Attacking pests you control get +1/0 and have Menache. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 black and green pest dude that says whenever this dies, gain 1 life. That is what I can do with my turn. Go for it, CGB.
Oh boy.
I see. He counts his mana. It's just so scary.
It's a little concerning, yeah.
Okay, look, these are going to be nice, tame, gentle plays then. Nobody has to worry. I'm going to play a Skullport Merchant, make
Oh,
a
dear.
treasure. So 1/4, it can sacrifice creatures or treasures to draw cards. And I will play Falconwrath Aristocrat, which is a flying haste 4/1 vampire noble. I can sacrifice a creature to give this indestructible. If a human is sacrificed, put a +1/+1 counter on the Falconwrath Aristocrat. And I will also play Outpost Siege. And I'm going to name dragons so that whenever a creature you control leaves the battlefield, Outpost Siege deals 1 damage to target creature or player. And I'm going to play a Hive of the Eye Tyrant tapped. That can turn into a creature for 5 mana, a 3/3 menace. And I'm done.
Going to untap all the butts. Draw for turn. I'm scared.
Of?
Everything.
Yeah, that's the general feeling you have in Commander.
You guys have so many more cards than I do.
I mean, I have 2.
I have 2.
You guys both just played 4 each on your turn.
Fair.
That's a lot of cards.
You have the best enchantments in the game, though.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and cast my commander again.
She's getting expensive, yo.
I can cast it 1 more time if it dies. that is all. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack. How big is your flyer, CGB?
It's a 4/1.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and attack Alias for 8.
All in the air, right?
All in the air.
Ooh. I take 8. It hurts.
And then I will play this tapped and gain a life. It is the Scoured Barrens,
Nice.
21, and I will pass the turn.
Alright, on your end step, I'll use my last remaining black mana and keep digging for cards, paying 2 life to do so. And I will untap all the things. Could really use some, things to sacrifice here, game. Just saying. Draw. I'll play this land for turn. Assessment brains on. Looking at this board state, who would you say is the biggest threat right now? Objectively.
Man.
I'm still scared of CGB.
I'm supposed to vote MTG Nerd Girl.
You're supposed to, but it's probably not true. Probably you.
Everybody's. I like people being afraid of me. I'll say me.
I'll say you.
I'm the biggest threat here. Oh yeah.
He's got the scariest cards, to be sure.
Definitely.
Okay. Well, then that seems like the choice is made then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Jesus.
10, 11.
Is there a green fireball I don't know about?
There's a black one. I'm gonna cast Damnable Pact. Target player draws X card and loses X life. CGB. Have 10 cards. And lose 10 life.
You weren't supposed to take that seriously. It was reverse psychology.
Oh my god.
I mean, I did put it to a vote, kinda. Can you do anything?
I can.
Uh-oh.
Not that good. Just a couple. Just a couple fun spite plays, like sacrificing my Gullport Merchant to my Falconwrath Aristocrat to deal 1 damage.
Yeah, go for
V,
it.
alias V.
I will take one.
Just a little bit of salt. And I will sacrifice Falconwrath Aristocrat because it says sacrifice a creature, not another creature, to itself to deal you another point of damage.
Okay.
Oh boy.
And I will draw my 10 cards because dang it, I get to. And that's me.
a flavorful way to kill somebody.
It's quite nice,
I'm
isn't
out.
it?
Yeah.
Got him. Sorry,
Pretty
friend. I still
cute.
love you.
I'll return.
You'll
Someday.
return. I hope so.
I thought you were gonna remove something.
Well, player removal is the best removal, right?
Player removal's quality removal. It really is.
I won't be attacking. I can't do anything else, so it's your go then, Nurgle.
All right. Well, I mean, I feel like that does put me in a pretty decent spot.
I think so too. So I may have handed you the game there, but let's see what happens.
There's a lot of white ramp I'm getting all of a sudden. It's either I'm getting white land, white ramp, white land. What do you have on your board that's super scary? That's what I want to know.
It's literally
One creature?
only Dina. She needs creatures for these enchantments to actually do anything, so...
And you're all tapped out? You just
I
have
am all
the
tapped out.
one thing? Okay.
Nope,
well,
everything's tapped up.
I feel like I really... How many cards do you have in hand?
2.
2. I feel like I really, really want you to not be drawing more cards. So 3, 4... I feel like I need to do this. So I think we're going to cast an Ashen Rider on your draw mechanic, I think. Exile target permanent.
Sure. So you're taking greed.
Kill you otherwise.
Cool.
I'm going to go ahead and attack you for 8 in the air.
I'm down to 10. This is fine.
And I will play a cat. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for up to X planes, where X is the number of players who control more lands than you, which I don't believe you do. Just a cat, and I will pass the turn.
All right. I will cry and hope I find something useful.
I tried to make it so you couldn't.
Mm-hmm. You sure did. You will draw. You're the worst. But you know what? It's fine. It's a creature. It's an elvish mystic. It adds 1 green mana to my mana pool. I am going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bloop. For Venser's Journal. More artifacts and enchantments. I have no maximum hand size. At the beginning of my upkeep, I gain 1 life for each card in my hand. I don't know. If I survive, I might be able to do something with that. And that's gonna be my turn. Do your worst.
All right. Sack the cat and get 2 more flyers. That would probably kill you. 6, 7, 8. Oh, I have this giant flying thing. Do you have cards in hand?
I have 1.
If it's a removal, you're not dead. So, yeah, let's sack. Screw it. It's fine. Okay, so let's hope you don't have removal. So we're going to attack you for 8, 13 in the air.
13 in the air.
There's a 5/5 is one of them. Otherwise, it's 8 if you have a removal spell.
Okay. In response to El Tuckers, I'm going to sacrifice the Elvish Mystic to Dina.
Okay.
Pay 1.
I lose a life.
No. She doesn't get the trigger off of.
Oh, sorry.
I don't gain life by sacking things.
In limited, you do because it's a sapperling, or whatever.
Yes, it's the pest usually. So
yeah.
so Elvish Mystic, it dies.
Okay.
This triggers the Blightmount. So whenever a non-token creature you control dies, I make a pest. Yay! I get to play a pest. Hello, buddy. So there's a pest. I will then tap 1 or use 1 more mana to sacrifice the pest. That'll gain a life, forcing you to lose a life.
I go to 20.
I go up to 11. Then when you gain life, I may pay 2. So I will pay 2 and make a big beastie with trample.
Is it a
A
flying
fungus
trampler?
beast. Sorry?
Does it have reach?
No. It's just a beastie boy. It's a 4/4. And then I will pay 2 to cast Mortality Spear. It costs 2 less to cast if I gain life this turn. I will destroy whatever your biggest creature is attacking me in the air. I think it's that griffin guy?
It is. So, yeah, that's fine. So take 8. I will make 2 more flyers. I will make 4 more flyers when it dies because it's a black creature. So it makes a 1/1 here and a 1/1 here.
Okay.
And then double them both.
Cool. I take 8, right?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm down to 3. This is fine.
And I think I will just hold on to this card in case there's a board clear.
MTG Nerd Girl, you also get to exile target permanent when the Ashen Rider dies.
Oh,
Or dies? It does it twice?
that's pretty dope. That's
when
cool.
it enters the battlefield or dies, exile target permanent.
Dude, that thing is so cool.
I read
Okay.
the first part and I was like, that seems good. And then I just stopped reading, apparently.
Yeah. All right. What would you like
okay.
to exile?
Probably the thing that's making your sapperlings.
Blightmount or Trudge Garden. This one makes the 4/4s if I gain life. This one makes pests.
Oh, let's get rid of the 4/4s.
Okay. Goodbye, Trudge Garden. Exile. Ugh, that card's good.
I guess I should hold on to this in case you find a board clear. Yeah, we'll just wait. I have a lot of flyers.
Okay. Cool. Right. My turn?
I could make 15 1/1s right now
I mean,
or something.
you could, but that might be overkill.
It might be. Good backup if you have a board clear, though.
Yes. Well, I am currently hellbent. I have nothing in hand, so I don't get to gain any life off Venser's Journal.
Yes.
I cry. I will draw a card. Is this any good? The answer is no, so I will cast it. It is Willow Dusk Essenseer. I can choose another target creature and put a counter on it, but it is Summoning Sickness, so I can't do anything with it right now besides chow on it. Henceforth, I do believe I die to Flappy Birds, so I will pass the turn back to you.
Might die to Flappy Birds, yes.
I might die to Flappy Birds.
So let's go ahead.
Please kill me with Corgi Butts.
Yes, I will kill you with 10 Corgi Butts for good measure.
I die.
Awesome!
You are the queen.
Okay. I think this is my first game of Commander that I've won that's not like out of a box Commander. So
Nice.
yay!
Congrats.
I've played like 3 games, so it's not like a huge.
Oh, that's awesome.
Awesome.
I look forward to a rematch, friends. If you're keen, just saying.
Absolutely. This was awesome.
Sick.
GB, I'm sorry. I didn't think she was going to kill you.
No, it's fine.
I
It's great.
really did think you were scary.
I think the right play 100% was to kill me.
Well, that was a super duper fun game. Thank you very much for playing, guys. I look forward to playing again. If you're free, let me know. Perhaps we can get a rematch and get some revenge for certain things, which we shall not mention. If you guys enjoyed this video, do remember to leave a like, subscribe, do all those things. And we'll see you again in 2 weeks' time for the next episode of the titled-less show. Yes.